And you never got any hassle from the government for trying to work from your front yard?
Well, we kept it hush, but you know.
Hey folks, Ben from Smoking Hot Confessions here. It's day one of the NBBQA. We are having a ball. And with me right now, I've got Junior from Up in Smoke Barbecue. That name might sound familiar to you because just a few months ago, I was at a festival named Up in Smoke in Adelaide. But this is obviously very different. Mate, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on board, and tell us a bit about what Up in Smoke does.
Appreciate you having me. Up in Smoke was started as a competing business. And that's what we used to do, competitions and stuff like that. Of course, over the years, gotten better and better and producing good quality food. And then now we got a full-blown restaurant.
Awesome.
Our main business is catering. We do 2 or 3 caterings per day. Then Per day. 2 or 3 caterings per day. And then we open Friday and Saturday to the public from 11 to 2. So
that's incredible. So how long were you competing for before you started to get into the food vending side of things?
I think I started in 2010. I started doing competitions locally, and then of course you start going to different states and cooking, and then national. So, I've been all over, man. All over Texas, all over Oklahoma, Kansas City, you name it, I've been there.
Awesome. So where is home for you? Is it Texas?
Texas. We are on the western side of Texas, and we're in Midland, Texas.
Okay. Is that kind of western side? So that'd be not Houston side. It'd be the other side, wouldn't it?
We're 9 hours from Houston, so west side, close to New Mexico.
Ah, right. Gotcha. Okay. So what kind of New Mexican influences do you get from that comes through into your barbecue? Because my wife spent a bit of time growing up in New Mexico, and she always talks about how good the food is there. So how does that sort of background, that sort of area, influence your barbecue?
It influences a lot because of the spices and the seasonings that we use. I mean, it's real robust. Even using my seasoning, it's called Junior's Rub for Grub. I mean, it is awesome seasoning that's good on anything. It's got some good spice. I mean, it's just a bold flavor, man. The food, you can taste it. It's got a little bit of chilies and stuff like that in it. So, being close to New Mexico and western Texas, we got bold flavors, man. You can really tell in the food.
That sounds so good. So you've actually got like a commercial rub available as well?
We do, yes.
So you're hitting this barbecue industry from all angles?
Every angle. From the competition side, of course, we don't do as many anymore, but we're doing a lot of caterings. We're still in the, open. We're wanting to open our restaurant like 5 days a week, starting this summer. So anyways, we hit in every angle, absolutely.
That'll be awesome. That'll be so good. So can you tell me a little bit about the catering side of thing? What sort of work goes into moving from being a competition team into doing catering?
It's funny you say that because, I started from serving food out of my front yard, literally.
Really?
I had a simple trailer that I built over the years. I started from that, didn't have any money to do it, but I had the passion to do it. So I built this trailer, and I started having people come in front of my house. I had picnic tables, real simple. We started selling from in front of my house. Then from there we went and bought a location, some property, and I built my restaurant.
And you never got any hassle from the government for trying to work from your front yard?
Well, we kept it hush. But, we kept it hush. We did everything legit. My trailer was my commissary, so to speak. And we never had any trouble. So the food was too good.
Yeah. In Australia, we'd never be able to get away with that. The government would come around and be like, no. So it's fascinating to hear these stories about people such as yourselves that have, started with a trailer in the yard and then built it into such a huge deal.
Yeah, and the only reason I did that was, when you build something from scratch and you don't have any backing or any money to do it, the passion will push you through to do whatever you have to make it happen. And that's simply what I did. And now I got an awesome restaurant that we're busy. We're known nationally, so we got people coming from Australia, from all over the country, Europe. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah, your reputation just definitely precedes you. I was walking through and I was talking to Saffron. She's like, "That's Junior. You got to go talk to Junior." So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Heaps good. So tell me, what are you looking to get from the NBBQA conference this year? What's your goal here?
You know, my goal is here is meet new people in the industry. If I can help out in any way, fashion, or form, you know, get them some help. You know, maybe help them avoid some of the stuff that I knew.
Oh yeah.
Really, because man, it was a struggle. There's a lot of mistakes that I made, and I was able to overcome them. A lot of people just can't make the mistakes, and it can totally devastate them. So, you know, if I can help them avoid some of the mistakes, I'll do that.
I'm getting that message a lot from people here that everyone's just here to help everybody else, and I love that.
Right. It's just, you know, everybody here has some way, fashion, or form has built a business. They wouldn't be here if it wasn't because they want to continue to build the business or start it or continue growing it. So that's the main goal here, man. You know, everybody get together. I got to meet you. You know, it's an awesome deal. We're going to be friends forever now. So, you know, that's what it's all about.
Beautiful. Now, before I let you go, can you share one story where you did hit one of those hiccups and explain what it was and how you solved it?
Sure. One of the hiccups was, you know, right now oil industry is super good, and they're in my area. It's Midland. 2 years ago, it was a bad situation. I bought the property. It was $175,000 property that I bought to build my future restaurant. Mm-hmm. At the time that I did the negotiations, it was a perfect time. That's when the oil industry went under. So I was struggling to barely pay my bills, much less a brand new property to build my restaurant on.
Yeah, because the value would have plummeted.
It did. It plummeted. I was in a bad situation. I put my family in danger. But what kept me going was, you know, I built good connections with my customers. Good food and good service. You know, my continuation of serving good food and the passion of cooking, man. That's the only thing that drove me through. And it was a scary time for me, man. It really was. It almost took me under.
Well, mate, I'm glad to see that you rose above. You conquered. You're here at NBBQA, and you're taking those experiences and then turning them into something to help share with other people. So, absolutely. Mate, I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on the show, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. You bet.